Hello, hello. Hey, everybody. This is Joe Benke here with the Benke Law Firm. I hope everybody is having an awesome week. As we go into this month of March, something I've been thinking about, seen in the news, talked about a lot, is this year's upcoming March Madness. Might apply to some of you, some not. But an interesting fact that I think is kind of interesting that some people may want to be aware of or know about is last year's winner of the whole tournament was UConn. Right? And so I've been thinking about, is UConn going to do it again? Do they have a viable team? Everything else. One thing I started thinking about was their team mascot. I don't know if you guys know, but UConn's team mascot is the Huskies. And of course, going down the lawyer rabbit hole that my brain has a tendency of going down, as I think about Huskies, I start thinking about dogs and dog attack, more specifically dog bite cases. And so on that note, I'd like to share with you guys some things that I think are important for everybody to know, whether you're the owner of an animal or dog, or you're the victim of a dog bite, because there's certainly some differences in Arizona compared with a lot of other states. So number one, Arizona is a strict liability state. And so what that means, unlike an auto accident or other injury cases where you're having to show the other person was negligent, they're liable for causing your injuries and damages, that they breached their duty of care, right? Dog bite cases are quite a bit more straightforward and a little bit more simpler than that. In layman's terms, for lack of better definition, the Arizona dog bite statute basically says if you own a dog and it bites somebody, as the owner of that dog, you're responsible and you're liable for that party's injuries. And it doesn't take into account events leading up to the attack or the bite. It's pretty straightforward. You own a dog, it bites somebody, you're responsible. Now, like everything else in the legal world, there are exceptions to that and possible defenses, but generally speaking, that's the rule of law in Arizona. Now, other things to be aware of is the strict liability statute also has a much shorter deadline for bringing forth a claim. Unlike a regular personal injury claim where generally a statute of limitations is 2 years, with exceptions, right? If it's a state or government entity, it's a much shorter deadline. We'll talk about notice of claims in another video. Or on the other hand, a minor child, the statute of limitations could be longer. It could be told until they reach the age of 18. So again, anytime you're talking about statute of limitations, always discuss with an attorney for your individual fact pattern. But generally speaking, injury cases are 2 years. And dog bite cases, the statute of limitations is shortened to only a year. You only have 12 months to bring forth a claim under the strict liability statute in Arizona. And so another key thing that distinguishes dog bite cases from other auto accidents and type of cases is being able to collect, right? Unlike an auto accident where police show up and the parties are required to exchange insurance information, the same thing is not necessarily always the case with a dog bite case. Sometimes a dog bite might happen at a park, or there might be a loose dog running about. And so it may not always be clear who the owner is or what insurance there may be to go after, if any. And so that's where getting an attorney involved like our firm or another reputable firm is really helpful to somebody that's been going through this kind of experience, right? Because as an attorney, if somebody is refusing to provide their insurance information, you're unable to find it, we're able to assist. We can file a lawsuit in which the other party will be responsible for providing that information as part of their disclosure statements and discovery. We can serve subpoenas to get that information. And we're not afraid to do it at the Benke Law Firm. We're happy to litigate cases. Family law cases are nothing but litigation. And same, for auto accidents, dog bites, yes, if we can resolve it outside of court and save everybody time and money, that's usually a great outcome. But sometimes you need to fight and you need to show those insurance companies and those people that are at fault that you're not afraid to do so in order to maximize a client's value. As always, everybody's facts and circumstances vary. If you ever have questions, call an attorney. On that note, comment below. Let me know who you got for this upcoming March Madness tournament, who you think's going to surprise some people and who you think's going to go all the way this year. Until next time, guys.